check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. The Panthers will be calling. I used to see.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Bush. Omaha. 2-2.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Big this way. Hey, Ace.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pressure coming, it's Murray. That's a catch, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
2 yards. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Murray to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That's one.
Throwing again, Murray. And down he goes. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, He's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
And taken. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. His first throw is an interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Screen here for Kamara. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10, Murray. Hits him on the ball. What a hit! Starts the ball loose! And the Raiders get to it!
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Jones from his end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing again here from the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. You know, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. The coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Kamara again. And This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. One after tries good by Lutz. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Play action now with Jones. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. It's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Jones now on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
So
line.
they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Murray looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the gun, it's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
46-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. He finds Johnston. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Jones gonna throw again. He rolls to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Raiders see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the left side, taken in by Adams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Jones out the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Las Vegas.
Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jones. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down throw by Jones. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Again, Jones to the air. Buying some time right. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Jones looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Forced out to his right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
On 4th down, it's Jones. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kyler throwing here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. On first down, Jones. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. Here's Jones. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get their first point of this game just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. When I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He goes to the hurry up here. Jones. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Runners to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the gun on this 3rd down, it's Murray. That one complete to St. Brown. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to work it to the 20. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the gun, it's Murray. He brings it in. He will not score, but that does set him off, Rob, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Kamara is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 17, Raiders 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Rolling out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines a lot well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Play fake, Jones. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now Murray on third and long. Oh, brother, hits another interception. Greg Newsome has it. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Working quickly here. Jones on 1st down. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another carry for Charbonnet. Now run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. 3rd and 2. Jones. Brought in by his back. Charbonnet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Jones to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal, Raiders.
1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
SOS you hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and goal for Jones. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop it. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous pushing.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
You could just feel it, right off the snap. You just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
A gain on the play. And the Raider first down. First and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him from the 31. A motion to tight end left. Charbonnet now up the middle. And that is exactly what they were after, Gronk. A good 8-yard run there on first down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jones looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
A gain of 15.
With a dive up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Back 60.
Pistol now for Jones. The left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Raiders trail by just 1. First and 10 from the 32. From the pistol, they're running with Charbonnet. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. It's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. That one's nabbed by Kmet. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for two here and a 7-point advantage.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Bronco, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, set, go.
Setting up to pass. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Score, Raiders 24, Commanders 17.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for two.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 17. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Play action now. Murray. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Raiders take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jones now on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Jones throwing on 4th. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.